What's up, YouTube family? It's Simply Empty again, showing you guys another replay. I believe I was streaming this one. If you want to catch me on stream, go to twitch.tv/Mempty. It's not Simply Mempty, it's just Mempty. Mempty is the name of my main channel where I do non-Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. This is just Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Anyway, let me start off. My opponent goes first, and he sets one pass, and I'm thinking, okay, this has to be a blowout card, or else he's gonna hard lose, right? So we're gonna go ahead and fire off the desires, assuming that we're not gonna get it off because he has 4 cards in hand, that he might have a hand trap. He doesn't. I pitch perfume this back from the graveyard. I pitch that off of Kuras to perfume this back, just so that I can pitch one from hand, which is gonna be Kit, and add Wolf back. Now the reason we pitch Kit over Nerval, because Nerval would have just gotten us to search, is because Kit will get an extra Tri-Brigade in the grave, and we want to be able to go to 4 before we start climbing any higher, because I want to get rid of this. The less I haven't committed my normal summon yet, and the less amount of bodies I put on board before I get rid of this, the better. Because then if this is like Torrential Tribute or something and I just get blown out, I still get to play. So I'm keeping Wolf in hand right now up until I get rid of this card in the back row. So you're gonna lose to cards if you don't play around them. So that could very well not be a Torrential Tribute, but if I play around it like it is a Torrential Tribute, it's less likely that I'll lose to it, you know? So there we go. Nervo is going to add Fractal. I just used Fractal to pitch another Lunalight, right? So I pitch Black Sheep just in case when I go and use Kuras effect and I put this on board, he responds with a Torrential. Because then if that happens, it sucks, but I do have 1-2 Lunalights engraved to put another Lunalight body on. I still have normal summon Nerval. So I could still use Wolf, normal summon Nerval, go into something else, set Revolt, and have stuff to do. But we go ahead and summon Shurag. Shurag's gonna force out the back row. I was thinking Shurag is gonna force out a Torrential Tribute, but he doesn't respond with it, and it's Magical Hats. And this is when I realized this guy's playing a theme deck. Bless your soul, I know you want to play Dark Magician, but it's not that competitive. Here we go. We go into Cat Dancer, and then we normal summon our other Nerval, and we're going to go ahead and banish, I believe we banish 2. Yeah, we banish 2 to summon for Jet. Then we go into 4, so that we don't have to, the reason we did this is so that we didn't have to put our Cat Dancer in grave. Now, why is it important that we don't put Cat Dancer in grave? I have no idea what's in his hand, right? I could very well swing and run into Gore's Emissary of Darkness or something like that. So I wanted to make sure that Borosword, what I had on field, was game. Right here, this is 3-6, is 8,000 exactly, but let's say this guy's playing a theme deck. He's playing Dark Magician. He might just be playing Yugi's actually. He could have a Karibo. He could have something in hand that could stop this. So I want to make sure that I'm able to press for game even if something happens. And when Frigette goes to grave and we draw one, we don't get rid of Revolt just in case we get blown out by, let's say I enter battle phase and my opponent goes Nibiru right here. Right, that would have blown me out completely. So instead of putting the Revolt back, I keep Revolt in hand just in case something like that happens. And we have, if that was to happen, we'd also have a search off of this. So I'd have Revolt, and then I'd have a play for my next turn. But thank my lucky stars that didn't happen. I enter battle phase, attack directly for 3k. Then we attack with Cat Dancer. Cat Dancer is gonna burn him for 100, so that's 2,500 damage right there. He's at 25, so Borosword swings. If I was to swing and something was to stop this, and I had another Link monster on field, I would not have been able to push for a game because I need to be able to put something in defense in order to swing directly. So we go ahead and we switch Cat to defense, and that's all she wrote. You know, didn't have to. We still had 2 attacks, but if something were to stop the second attack and I had a Link monster here, you know, that wouldn't have been the end of the game. So, just a little note, guys: play around things, even if they're not there. Try to play around them. Try not to set them off, just so that you don't get blown out by them. You know,